Hey, it's Lori Painter with LifebyLori.com, and this is my third video on my 30-day challenge to do a cleanse. And I went through a series of things in the protocol that I have. I have a pre-cleanse, and that's really where you spend a week focusing on priming the body and also priming your environment so that you're not relying on willpower. Because whenever you're doing something new and you don't have the habits in place, it really requires a lot of conscious effort. And if you have distractions in your way and you don't have the tools that you need and you haven't really set the stage for success, then it just makes the struggle so much stronger. So it's really just, the pre-cleanse is really about just setting the stage so that you can actually do the cleanse with as little willpower and effort as possible. And I heard this saying once, and I really like it. It says, the hardest part about working out is showing up at the gym. And I really believe that the hardest part about doing a cleanse is setting the stage. It's really just getting yourself to the point where you have all the tools and everything ready to go. So I went through that phase and eliminated any distractions, made sure that I had my tools, make sure that my body is primed. And then the second part of the program is I go into a 17-day protocol to cleanse the body. And this is where it's really just the digestive system. So colon, liver, and mucoid plaque, parasites, candida, yeast, mold, fungus, all of that stuff, really stepping up the game. And I'm on a protocol to cleanse that whole system out. And it's kind of funny because I've already gone through the process. And in the midst of doing a cleanse, it can look like things are worse. It's like if you've ever deep cleaned your home and you pull everything out of the cabinets and it's all over the place, it looks like it's worse before it gets better. And sometimes I would say that during the 17-day protocol of going through this cleanse, I had to remind myself that everything is happening for me. Nothing is happening to me. This is all okay. But there is a bit of an adjustment that happens when you're pulling the weeds out of your body. And listen, the brain and the gut are so closely related. You know, they've said that over 70% of the feel-good hormones are manufactured in your gut. So, I mean, I'm going to town on pulling weeds in there, and the body feels it, my mind feels it, my life feels it. However, there's also a sense of calm, that everything's going to be just fine, everything's okay. And listen, I'm already on the tail end of it. I'm in the post-cleanse phase, which I'll tell you about next. But there's this moment of where you just keep going. The momentum is like, okay, I'm cleansing. I've got this. I know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel here. And what's really amazing is that there is so much momentum that has been created. As a matter of fact, I put together something for you called 30 Ways to Cleanse Your Life in 30 Days. And if you are not subscribed to LifebyLori.com, where you go and get my actual emails, then you're not going to get that information. So please, if you're liking these videos and you're loving the content that I'm sharing, I don't want you to miss out on anything, because there are things that I share in email that I don't put up on my website or my blog, and they're obviously not here on YouTube. So with that said, I really hope that you get that information, because my email is full of inspiration, recipes, events, upcoming things. So it just really keeps you in the loop with what I've got going on and how I can potentially serve and help you. So with that said, yes, there is a guide in there that I put, the 30 ways to cleanse your life in 30 days if you're doing a 30-day cleanse challenge, which I really hope you do. And it's literally the list that I am doing for myself. And it could take an entire year to do. And when you check it out, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I'm looking forward to doing it, though. So hopefully you join me on that process. So those were some of the things that I was doing. Saging my home and deep cleaning the house, getting my backyard cleared out and the windows cleared out and the blinds, and deep cleaning the carpets and pulling things out of cabinets and drawers, and really, really just detoxing as many aspects of my life. Same with my car and my relationships and just pretty much every aspect of my life. And there are still things that will be addressed, but I've made some good headway. And now, as I'm wrapping up this cleanse and I'm getting ready to move on to the next challenge, which is a 30-day heal challenge, where it's repair and restore. And that's, again, going further and deeper in this process, because I feel like once you go through a cleanse, it creates so much clarity. You see things that you didn't have the eyes to see before. And it can be kind of painful when you see all the sloppiness in your life. I know when I started going into this journey, there was a bit of like, wow. At the same time, I'm excited because here's the cool thing. When it looks like everything you're crumbling down, in the sense of you're really cleaning house to such a deep level, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, relationship, belongings, everything, when you're really going to that level, you're going down to the bare foundation. And all I get to do from this point is to rebuild my life brick by brick in the most integral way. And what I'm finding that is happening now is a slowing down of my activities. I'm really looking at my life, going through things with a fine-tooth comb, looking at my thoughts, words, actions, habits, relationships, just looking at everything with a magnifying glass and just checking to see if this is really in alignment with what it is that I want for my life. And so yeah, it's eye-opening, but at the same time, it's awesome because once you see what's in front of you, you know what you need to do. So that's where I'm at, and that's where we're moving on to the next challenge. So, but in the post-cleanse protocol, for those of you who are interested, I'm really focused on, again, repairing the gut. And it's a 90-day protocol where it's just really, the cleanse was all about pulling all the weeds out of the gut, and now I'm replenishing and restoring and repairing any damage that could have been done from not having the most pristine, clean diet and lifestyle habits. So with that said, it's if I had eaten things that caused scratches or little tears or leaky gut issues, or if I had done, like again, candida and parasites, they can take root in the gut and they can create little micro tears. So it's really about healing that fully and completely, and then also planting a new garden. If I pulled a bunch of weeds for the stuff that I don't want in my life, now I'm implanting all the things that it's like an integral gut flora going on in my body. And again, like I said, the gut and the brain they're so intertwined. And I feel like the reason that I'm feeling so good and the momentum and the energy is there is because I took the time to actually address this first. And that's why I did a cleanse for the first part, because if you don't have clarity, you're kind of building on kind of a makeshift foundation. So it just makes sense to kind of clear the weeds, see what you got going on, and then start to rebuild and repair any damage that has been done. So that's why I'm carrying over into the next 30-day challenge, a 30-day Heal Your Life challenge. And I will have some books and some resources and all sorts of things available to you at on my email at LifebyLori.com. I will be also sharing with you at the end of this year. So what I'll be doing is each goal that I'm doing month by month, I'm here to inspire you to act, to take action in your life, and to improve the quality of your life if you're feeling like you're not in alignment and you're not feeling good with where your life is at. I hope that these videos inspire you to do something about it. And that's what this is all about. So I will be sharing with you my progress and my journey along the way. And listen, some of this stuff is not always fun to look at, but at the same time, it is so rewarding when you actually do the work. So I'm happy that you're with me. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations if you did do a 30-day cleanse. And if you did, please tell me more about what happened, what you did cleanse, what you chose to do. If you didn't have any idea of what you wanted to cleanse, please check out my email so you can find out some ways to cleanse your life. And I am looking forward to checking in with you next week on my 30-day Heal Challenge. Thank you so much, guys.